First of all, am I pronouncing this right? Is it Adetomiwa?
Perfect. Adetomiwa.
Okay. What was your, you know, connect your connections with the Colts like during the draft process? When did you meet with them? Like how many times? What was your impression of them?
Yeah, so I've only met with some of their scouts through the Senior Bowl and Combine. So I've known a few of those scouts throughout this whole process, and they seem to always have that interest in me. So I'm really excited, to be a part of their team.
James Boyd.
Tommy, what does it mean to, I guess, represent your family on this stage? I know you got some brothers that play football as well, and to get to this level, what do you think of the example you're setting for them and the folks back home?
Yeah, I mean, I'm making them proud. If you work hard, continue to, no matter what's going on, keep working hard, find a way to, get the job done. I think I've hopefully, inspired, people in my family, friends and whatnot that, whatever you put your mind to, as long as you're consistent with your approach, you'll get that opportunity.
Kevin Bowen.
Hey, Tommy, do you prefer Tommy, I guess?
I prefer my real name.
Do you mind saying your first and last name for us?
Yeah, so it's Adetomiwa and then Adebawore. Adetomiwa Adebawore.
Okay, thank you. I think there are a lot of projections that had you going a little bit earlier than this. Was this a surprise to have to wait till Saturday? And why do you think you fell?
Yeah, I mean, it was, obviously a surprise to me. But I'm just glad I have the opportunity now. I mean, I don't know the reason I fell. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now. Right now, only thing I'm focused on is getting ready to be a, Indianapolis Colt.
What would you say your ideal position is?
Defensive line.
Inside, outside?
I feel like the Colts, I don't know where they'll have me right now. I know they're in a 4-3, so I'll guess 3 technique.
All right, we'll do a few more here. Zach Kiefer.
What it could be different when you face an NFL offensive line. What are the things you want to improve at when you get to the next level? What's like the biggest focus for the next, say, 3-4 months?
Man, everything. Just making sure my body's prepared, conditioning, and then obviously, technique. I got to work on my technique in all facets of the game. Run, how to take on the run, how to approach the pass. I need to learn everything.
James Boyd.
Hope I'm saying this right. Adetomiwa.
Yes, sir.
First off, why is it so important for you to go by your full name? I'm not saying it in a disrespectful manner. I mean it in the way that sometimes people don't want to say your name or other names with different ethnicities. They don't want to have to deal with. Why is it important for you to have your name out there?
Yeah, so I'm actually cool with Tommy, but the thing that bothers me is whenever it's like written down. Like let's say it's written down in an article or written down like officially as a recognition, like as a reference to me. That's when it kind of bothers me. So I'm like, if we're just talking, I'm cool with Tommy, but I say Adetomiwa just because I want to make sure, like, whenever people see that name listed down, like it's referring to me instead of Tommy.
All right, and the last one here, Joel Erickson.
You played mostly defensive tackle at the Senior Bowl, right? What were you expecting in terms of positional stuff out of this? Because you've kind of played all over, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, I knew, teams obviously have film on me as a DN and a D tackle. And, it's kind of evident teams were seeing me more inside at the Senior Bowl because, I played a lot of inside. And I think, teams kind of saw, me as in this league as a 3 technique. So, yeah, that's how this kind of process has been.
Is there one that you like better than the other? Do you prefer to be inside or outside?
I probably prefer to be inside, just because I don't. It's a lot less thinking. I think, at least in the college level.
Hey, one more quick one. What would you describe as the hallmarks of your game? Like when people say, "This is cut on the tape. This is what I do well. This is what I'm gonna hopefully exploit in the NFL."
Yeah, so I'll say interior pass rush, my get off, and just like my relentless attitude and everything. Obviously people will see it on the field, but the reason I'm gonna be able to do what I'm gonna do on the field is how I take care of myself off the field and the things I do to prepare for those moments.